What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan, the site for our championship fight. Scheduled for 12 rounds of middleweight action between these two great warriors. Wright's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Carlson's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Legend Man Carlson. Remember, guys, daylight commands at all times. This is a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. He goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Wright able to land a counter punch. Left hook scores upstairs, as does the uppercut. There he is, landing a combo. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power. They're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Wright with a block punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point. But not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Wright's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Good defensive skill. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Wright able to land a counter punch. takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. And there he counters back against his opponent. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Winky Wright's on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now, he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. Carlson's undoubtedly going to need his corner to get to work after that swelling started in the last round. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Solid counter punch by Magic Man. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Carlson's only known victory so far in his career. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. There's another left hand from him. Good block by Winky. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well, that's what Winky waits for, the counter punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He comes back with the left hand again. Carlson's corner's got to be happy about that last round.
Much more. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Here we go with the fourth round. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Accurate counter punch by Magic Man. Blocks it away. Halfway through this round. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Magic Man. Nice counter punch landed by Winky. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. protecting his head well with his guard. Carlson's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove it. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Effective with that 1-2. Winky Wright's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Winky Wright's cut is near his eye. I think it's below his eye, but you can see it opening up a bit here. We'll see how much of an effect it has on this fight. Carlson's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Winky's making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Carlson's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Winky Wright with a block punch. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Punches together, landing 2 shots there. Carlson's coming off a stellar performance in the first half of this fight. He may make this short from here on out. I don't know if it's going the distance.
Well, he has the ability, he has it in his control to do that. Right now, he just has to sit down on his punches a tiny bit more.
Very nice defensive guard there. Carlson showing it. Oh, Winky Wright's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Effective work, the three-punch combination. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Carlson's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Double up on that jab, then finish out with a hook, okay? Let's get on that spot.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Don't stay in one spot, circle.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And still accurate with that jab. Able to cover up that gut. What a good counterpunch by Magic Man. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Carlson's doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy landing shots. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Parries that punch away. able to defend and then go on the offensive. Winky's got a way of just getting away from that punch. That's what Winky waits for, the counter punch. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit Lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Good defensive skill with the block by Magic Man. Carlson's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Blocks the headshot. Wright's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, Winky Wright's been stunned. Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right there, but now he's grabbing on like it's a life preserver.
And he's going to have to stay there if he's going to get through these rapids.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there.
All right.
And that cut will end the night. This is going to be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut.
Your winner and still champion of the world, Magic Man Carlson.
Carlson's your winner here tonight and still the belt holder.
Did everything that you would ask for a fighter to do.